A very good morning to all my dear students. Welcome back to English class. Hope you all are fine. And today our topic is grammar. So let me give you introduction first. I'll show you a picture. You can see a boy standing there and there's a scale behind. So, okay, let's see what it is. His name is Sam, okay? When you look at the picture, you can see that he's quite short, right? So in a sentence, how do we tell that in a sentence? Sam is a short boy. Okay. Yes, the adjective is short there. Now there's one more person coming up. Okay, he's a bit taller. So Roy. Okay, his name is Roy. So now when you compare these both, who's the shortest here? Who's shorter here? So when you compare again, Sam is shorter than Roy. When you compare here, Sam is shorter than Roy. Okay, then now there's one more boy. Oh, okay. His name is Kevin. So now when you compare between these three, who was the shortest here? Okay, he's short, he's a bit taller, he's the tallest, okay? So now who's short? Now we are telling about short, right? Who's short? So Sam is the shortest among the three. Okay, now there are three sentences. The first sentence was Sam is a short boy. So there's no one here for comparison. Now, second one, Sam is shorter than Roy. So there are two people and you're comparing between two people in the second sentence. The third one, Sam is the shortest among the three. So three or more, okay? So there is Sam is the shortest. So now these are called degrees of comparison. Okay, when you're comparing, see now Sam is compared with three people. This is called degrees of comparison. Let's see how it works. So now this is the first one. So which was the first sentence, children? Sam is a short boy. That's the first sentence. So that is considered as a positive degree of comparison. Next thing, now we are comparing between 1 and 2, two people. When only two people are there for comparison, that sentence, when we say shorter than, that sentence is called as comparative degree. When you're just comparing between two people. And the third sentence, which is the third sentence? Sam is the shortest among the three. Like, shortest, you're just telling confidently that he is the shortest. So that is the superlative degree. So these are called degrees of comparison. Clear? First sentence, there's no comparison, so that is a positive degree. When there are two people, that is called comparative degree. When there are three or more, that is called as a superlative degree. Clear? So now in degrees of comparison, we have three, as we already discussed. They are positive degree, for example, short, comparative degree, that is shorter, and superlative degree, that is shortest, T-E-S-T, shortest. Okay, so now please write this down into your running notes in your HW itself. Write down from here because everything is there in this slide. So the first point, the positive degree is used when no comparison is made. That's why we just said Sam is a short boy. We are not comparing with anyone. Okay, so that is a positive degree. Next one. The comparative degree is used to compare two nouns. In the second sentence, what did we do? We compared Sam and Roy. And we said Sam is shorter than Roy. So that when two people, two nouns are there, it is called comparative degree. And the last one, superlative degree, is used to compare more than two nouns. More than two means three or more. In the previous picture, there was Sam, Roy, and Kevin. Even when only when Kevin came, that came as a superlative degree. Even when there are 3, 4, 5, 6, when you're comparing among all that, it is called as a superlative degree. So remember this point. Okay. Next most important point is in comparative degree, we told the example, Sam is shorter than. So always in comparative degree, we need to add than. Okay. So what is the point we should remember? Write this also into your notes. Add than with the comparative degree of adjective. Than is very important. Only then you can frame the sentence. He is shorter than. He is taller than. He is smarter than. Than is very important. Similarly, even for superlative degree, we have the same thing. What is it? We told Sam is the shortest. So the is the article, right? Use article the, the, the with superlative degree of adjective. So keep in mind, than should be used for comparative degree and the should be used for superlative degree. Till here is it clear, children? Let's have some fun exercises now. Always keep in mind, add than with comparative and use article the with superlative degree of adjective. So let me read a few examples. He is taller dash Alvin. Okay, he is taller. When we say taller is what degree? Comparative, like shorter. That is a comparative degree. So which word will you use? Which one? Than or the? When it is comparative, you use than. So only then it will be complete. He is taller than Alvin. Next one, playing throw ball is easier dash football. Now you're comparing between football and throw ball. Two things are there, throw ball, football. So when you're comparing and when you use easier, which word will you use? Comparative degree, that is than. Okay, next one. She is dash smartest in the class. Now you're not comparing, you're just telling that she is dash smartest in the class. In the whole class, she is like the supreme, superlative degree. So which word will come for superlative degree? The, article the. She is the smartest in the class. Clear? Next one. My lunch box is bigger dash hers. Now again, you're comparing between your lunch box and her lunch box. So when you're using bigger, you're comparing. Which word? Then. Now I know you must be thorough with it. Next one. Sam is abler dash Roy. You're comparing between Sam and Roy. Whenever it is comparison, which is it, dear? Than. Which word is it? Than. Next one. Last sentence. This is dash biggest classroom in our school. In the whole school, this is biggest. When we say biggest, supreme, superlative, which word, which article? The. So you know when to use the and then. Than is used for comparative and the should be used for superlative degree. So these 2 points, keep it in your mind. Okay. Now let's see formation of comparative and superlative degrees. There are a few 6 points, okay, that you can learn which will help you understand how to arrive at the superlative and comparative degrees. Okay, this rule will not be completely applicable everywhere, but 90% of the time you can apply this rule and understand or analyze which is the comparative degree of each word and which is a superlative degree. First one. Okay, so now imagine, so we learned, right, which is a positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. There are a few words here: short, high, young. Okay, just few examples. What is the comparative degree of these? Comparing means when we say she is short dash than her, when we use those. Okay, when we compare between comparative is two people, which is it? Shorter, we added er. Higher, I scored higher marks than her. Then she is younger than me. Okay, younger, only two people, comparative. So you, for comparative you use er. Now superlative. Superlative means supreme. She is the shortest in the class or she is shortest in the family. So est. Okay. So the superlative is with the word, just use this word and just add est for superlative degree. Highest, youngest. So the positive degree is short, shorter, shortest. High, higher, highest. Young, younger and youngest. So these are the 3 degrees. Okay, so here you can see I mentioned in red, er is added for comparative and est is added for superlative. So by then you would have understood which is point number 1. Add er for comparative degree and est for superlative degree. Okay, so learn this point, children. First point is easiest point, er for comparative degree and est for superlative degree. Okay, so let's hear a student from class 6th, that is Swapnil. Let's see a few examples from him.
Formation of comparative and superlative degree. Point number 1. Add er for comparative degree. Add est for superlative degree. For example, positive degree, I am a young boy. Comparative degree, I am younger than my sister. Superlative degree, I am the youngest in my family. Thank you.
Thank you, Swapnil, for those examples. Now let's move on to the second point. I've already given you the point. When the positive ends in E, only R and ST are added. What's that? I'll give an example. See, there are a few examples here. For example, large, L-A-R-G-E. Now read this point. When the positive ends in E, now these are the positive words, L-A-R-G-E, W-I-S-E, W-R-A-V-E, everything is ending with E. Whenever the word is ending with V, for comparative, you'll just add R. You won't add ER again. You'll have to just add R for comparative. So it becomes larger, wiser, braver. Next point. ST are added for superlative degree. So LARGE is a positive word. You'll just add ST for superlative. So largest, wisest, bravest. See, is it in clear, children? Is it very clear? So once again, positive, comparative and superlative degree. Large, larger, largest. Wise, wiser, wisest. Brave, braver, bravest. Okay, now we have Ananya Lenny from class 6 to give us a few examples. Let's see how she says.
Point 2. When a positive degree ends in E, only R and ST are added. For example, positive degree, I'm a brave girl. Comparative degree, I'm braver than my sister. Superlative degree, I'm the bravest among my sisters.
Thank you, Ananya. Now let's move to the third point. When the positive, listen carefully to this point, it's quite tricky. When the positive ends in Y, in the previous second point, it was when the positive ends in E. Now here it says, when the positive ends in Y, preceded by a consonant. Preceded means before the letter Y, if it is a consonant. You all know about vowels and consonants, right? Okay, so if it's preceded by a consonant, Y is changed into I. Y will be changed into I before adding ER and EST. So the first step, what you have to do, you will check whether the word is ending with Y. And the second step, you will check if it has a consonant before that. And then you'll change the letter Y to I and add ER for comparative and EST for superlative. Did you get any examples in mind? Yes? Let's go to the examples. See, EC, E-A-S-Y. So this Y is the letter. See, positive ends in Y. Preceded by a consonant. What is a consonant? See, preceded means the letter before Y is S. S is a consonant. Here, happy, H-A-P-P-Y. Letter before Y is P, that is a consonant. B-U-S-Y, busy. Letter before Y is a consonant. So what are you supposed to do? You immediately change all these Y into I. See? I. It is changed into I in both the superlative and comparative, and just add ER everywhere for comparative and EST for superlative degree. Okay, is it clear? So positive, comparative and superlative degrees. Easier whenever the positive word ends with Y, you'll change into IER for comparative and IEST for superlative degree. So easier, easiest. Happy, happier, happiest. Busy, busier, busiest. Is it clear? So we learned 3 points, right? Now let's hear it from Alan. Let's see whether he's able to use these words in a sentence. Okay, let's listen to what Alan says.
When the positive ends in Y, preceded by a consonant, Y is changed into I before adding ER and EST. For example, positive degree, this bag is heavy. Comparative degree, this bag is heavier than that one. Superlative degree, this bag is the heaviest among the three.
Thank you so much, Ellen, for those examples. Now we'll have of activity A. Okay, I want you all to open your grammar textbook, page number 36, activity A. Come on, run to your grammar books and take out the textbook, children. Page number 36, activity A. The questions are, which is the dash old? Okay, old is given in brackets, so we need to fill up with the proper word. Which is the dash house in the street? Next one, Mango is dash than banana. Sweet is given in the bracket. My sister is dash of all the children. The children is mentioned. Birbal was happy is given in the bracket than other men. Okay, so these are the question number 2. Okay, so this is question number 2. We are not doing the whole exercise because we learned only 3 points. So I have selected questions related to 3 points, children. So don't get confused. I've given in the black, right? I've mentioned here. Only to that you need to fill up these answers, whatever we are discussing now. Which is the dash house in the street? We're saying the dash house. Whenever we say that, in the whole street, which is old is given, right? So which degree is it? Which word will we use? Oldest. Which is the oldest house in the street? Okay, so use that is a superlative degree. So please write the answer under question number 2. Which is the oldest house in the street? Next one. Mango is sweet than banana. We have to use than is given. Question number 4. We are skipping question number 3 and move to question number 4. Mango is dash than. It's comparing between mango and banana. So what is the comparative degree of SWEET, which is a point number 1? Just add ER for comparative degree. So mango is sweeter than banana. Clear? Next one. My sister is dash of all the children. So here you're saying all the children. You're comparing between all the children and saying my sister is, the than word is also not there. So you have to come to the superlative degree. Which is a superlative degree? The first point. My sister is, just add EST to the word young. My sister is the youngest of all the children. So we are using the youngest. Okay, whenever you say the superlative degree, you all must be knowing by now it is the youngest. So children, please copy this answer into the question number 5. That's the answer for question number 5. Birbal was dash than other men. Okay, whenever I say other men, was than is a comparative degree. So that was happier than other men. Okay, so you're just saying that was happier than other men. Clear? So you understood activity A. So only next to these questions, question number 2, 4, 5 and 6 we have attempted. Other answers, other questions we'll be studying after we discuss the next 3 points. Clear? Next one, let's move on to activity B. It's in page number 37. I'm sure that you all have your grammar textbook. So write it in a pencil, okay? First question, second, third and fourth we'll be discussing now. First one. Tortoise is one of the, in bracket is given slow. All the degrees are given positive, comparative and superlative. Slow, slower, slowest. Creatures of the world. Next one. Our classroom is, in bracket, clean, cleaner, cleanest. Third question. He is, in bracket, old, older, oldest than Arun. And the last one. Today is the, in bracket, happy, happier, happiest day in my life. Okay, so let's go with the first one now. The tortoise is one of the and creatures of the world. Okay, you're saying one of the, one supreme, okay, creatures, one of the, what is it, slowest or slower or slow? Which word is it? It is superlative degree, so that is slowest. The tortoise is one of the slowest creatures of the world. Second one, our classroom is clean or cleaner, cleanest. When are you comparing with anyone here? You're just telling our classroom is no comparison. When there is no comparison, what do we say? We say it is as a positive degree. Which is a positive degree in this? Clean. Clean is a positive degree. So when there's no comparison, you'll just say our classroom is clean. Okay. Next one. He dash than Arun. Whenever than comes, it is comparing. So by now you must be thorough. Which word is it? Older. Older is a comparative degree. So the question is he older than Arun? Children, please put a tick in your textbook itself. Next one. Today is the dash day in my life. Today is the dash day in my life. And the whole life is the, when you're specific, when you're which superlative degree, when you're saying that is the day, which day is it? Happiest day, that is a superlative degree. So please put a tick next to that. And the last one, question fifth one, is there in the textbook, but we will be going through that answer only after we learn the next 3 points. Clear, children? Hope you all understood clearly. Now let's have a conclusion about the whole thing. We have Hansika to tell us or give us a complete conclusion of today's topic. Let's see, listen to her points carefully.
Formation of comparative and superlative degrees. Point 1. Add ER for comparative degree and EST for superlative degree. Example, small, smaller, smallest. Point 2. When positive ends in E, only R and ST are added. Example, vice, vicist. Point 3. When positive ends in Y, preceded by a consonant, Y is changed into I before adding ER and EST. Example, easy, easier, easiest.
Thank you, Hansika. Thank you to all the students once again. Bye-bye. See you.